Sorry for the break in transmission. But most of my Naija day, so my soul will they see her for this place. So sorry guys, sorry. Don't be angry. I had to go off that way. It wasn't intentional, it was just a break in transmission, and I tried to resolve it, and I am back. I am back. Where are you guys? So also don't forget to, most importantly, don't forget to share this live broadcast. Invite people, invite your friends, invite somebody to invite another person. You understand? Let's also don't forget to make this live broadcast very, let's make it fun. Ask questions. What is that thing that has been confusing you? What is that thing that has been confusing you? What is that thing that you want to know about? That thing you want to know about, that thing that you've been in, like, sending me messages in my WhatsApp, like you've been inboxing me in my WhatsApp. This now is no longer time for sending messages via WhatsApp. I need you to ask the question here, and be rest assured I will answer the question accordingly. I'll answer the question accordingly. So come back, you all, you all. Oh, like it now. Whew. So I'll just wait for a few minutes before I start again. I'll just wait for a few minutes so we can have some people back online before we start again. So far, so good. So far, so good. What? Do you have any question? If you do have any question, let me know. If you have any question whatsoever, let me know. Okay, let me proceed. So, if the last place I stopped is where I said, if people pay you, if people pay you good for bad, they pay you good for evil. They pay you good for evil. This time around is no longer a time when you will just sit and say, maybe maybe that is how my own destiny is, or maybe that is I am always used to this. Don't be used to suffering. Don't be used to hardship. Don't be used to people treating you like trash. Just know that when something becomes very often, when something becomes very, very often, thank you, Zoba. You're still here. Thank you there. When something becomes very often, you should know that there is more to that thing. You should know that there is more to that thing. It is no longer normal. If, let's say, you did good for Ada at least thanked you, showed appreciation, and you did good for Ogechi, and Ogechi did not show appreciation. Let's say maybe you did good things for 5 people, and out of the 5 people, at least 4 people showed appreciation. Then you will know that for just one person not to show appreciation means simply the person is an ingrate. Unlike saying that you did good for 5 people, and out of the 5 people, none of them. Okay, Mrs. Helene, my beautiful sister, welcome back. I had a break in transmission, so I simply resolved it and came back too. So let's say you did good for like 5 people. At least if 3 showed appreciation or shows appreciation, that means you're on the right track. Nothing is wrong. There is nothing wrong. Other than saying that you did good for 5 people, and out of the 5 people, you cannot, like, no one is even remembering that you ever did anything good for them. No one has ever come to show appreciation. So it has gone from being normal to being abnormal. It may be that the said Mmụọ Ogoku is the one withholding those people, is the one making people not to do you what, not to show appreciation, is one making people not to remember the good things you did for them, is the one making those people like whenever they think about you, this person some time ago did this thing good, did this thing or that thing for me. That more will have a way of removing you from their mind, so you don't end up doing what, receiving gratitude for what, that good thing you did for them. I don't know if you understand what I am saying. Gimera madi homa, if you do good things for somebody, give more if you're somebody that there is this date this more na or this more cherokee yozi, there is this or that date that wants you to go on errands, that want you to serve him or her, give this kind of person, and you do good things for people. There is a way they understand it within themselves. They don't see it like me and you. They don't see it like, even when they remember, this person some time ago helped me, did this or did that, there will always be a way how it will happen that automatically you will go off their memory again. I don't know if you understand me. You will go off their memory again, because they know if you start getting all the good things, if you start getting all the reward for your good things that you did for people, definitely, if they are telling you that this is existing or that is existing, you will find it very difficult to believe, or find it very difficult to do. As a person, you will always be like, what else am I looking for? And after all, everything is okay for me. Why will I start troubling myself? What else am I looking for? Everything is good now. So what is there in going to this fella, this more, that more? So these are the little things. These are the little signs that you do what? That you shouldn't ignore. When they become too often, when they are too frequent, there's something I want you that is listening to me today to do. Just sit back, at least analyze all these things I have said, like plus and minus it with your own personal life, the life you're living today. What can you say about them? Are these kind of things I'm saying, are you experiencing them in your life? Then you do what? You ask questions. Before getting you do what? You start looking for a black goat before the night falls, because if the night falls, it will be very difficult for you to see that said black goat. Then this is one. Then another one again is that if you're this kind of people that are spiritually gifted, have almost all of them have this in common. It may just be just one or two persons that don't always experience this. People that are spiritually gifted always have this, that their life, they try to please people. They place people above themselves. It is always, hey, how will this person see it? Maybe you're living in a yard with people. Before you do things, you always look out for, hey, how will this person see it? Hey, how will this my neighbor see it? Hope this one will not happen. Hope that one will not happen. Like, you always try to impress people. You always try to please people. You're trying to please people. Like, you kind of place other people above you. You kind of place other people above you, both financially, in health wise, this and that. Even if you have, let's say, the least amount of money with you, and you see somebody in need of that money, you too, you also need that money, but you will give this money to this other person that needs it. You can even give this money and go inside your room and start crying. You can even give this money and go inside your room and become very sad, like very, very fast, very, very sad. But for you to open your mouth and say, no, I don't have, or I will not give, you find it very, very difficult to do. When people kind of make some kind of negative comments about you, when people make some kind of negative comments about you, it pains you to the, like, I don't know, people that are spiritually gifted, they live their life for others. They live their life for others. It is always people first before themselves. People first before themselves. Even at that too, people will still end up talking bad against them. People will still end up finding fault in things they do. Even if it is from the way they walk, from the way they talk, from the way they eat, from the way they relate with people, people will still end up finding faults in what they do, no matter how hard they try to please or impress people around them. So if you're this kind of person, manana, enwere, there is more to what you're passing through in life. There is more to what is happening within you or around you. Most times you hear people, like most people, they always complain to me, I don't know, people hate me, people hate me, people hate me. I then remember those days too, when I also used to feel that same way. I used to feel very terrible, because no matter how you try, no matter how you try to relate with people, no matter what you do for people to like you, they will still end up hating you. I will simply tell them it's normal, with time they will come around. Just relax yourself. So if you're in this kind of scenario, stop thinking that there is something wrong with you. Stop thinking that you are the problem. Stop thinking that there are things you're not doing well. Just live your normal life and know that there is more to how people are seeing you. Know that there is more to how people relate with you. Just know that there is more to how people are viewing you as a person. It is not all about you yourself. There are entities, there are elements, there are forces that are bringing this hatred from all over the places. And again too, people too that are also spiritually gifted, they are always, you see, when it has to do with relationship, that one is what? Pure F9. No matter how you try in the said relationship, it will never work out. Even if you like, give your life for that relationship, it will never work out. Most especially when you have not discovered that you have a spiritual gift, when you have not discovered that you are spiritually rooted, when you have not discovered that there is more to your life, it will always be from one problem to the other. That is why you see most people that are spiritually gifted, most of also F9. I'm trying to explain, sis. Come on, please don't make me laugh. Most of their past life, when they tell you their past life, like, people will always be like, so this person don't do this kind of things before, so this person have done this kind of things before. They don't even know when they do those things. There are forces that are doing what? Pushing them. There are forces that are doing what? Pushing them. You see them, they are in this relationship today, they are in this other relationship tomorrow, they are doing this today, they are doing that tomorrow. They are involving themselves in so many things. Before you know what is happening, somebody that is spiritually gifted, or somebody that has spiritual gift as a woman, before you know what is happening, within a space of 1 year, you've dated more than how many men? You've had so many things with so many men. Why did this person break up with you? You don't know. Why did you stop liking this person? You don't know. Before you know what, you see this issue of, most especially this issue of, they get married and they come back. They marry and they come back. They marry and they leave their home. That one is number one. For the ones that we even get married in the first place, the other set of ladies, for the women on the other set of ladies, are people that will continue choosing. This person is not good for you. That person, this one come, he's too short. Before you know what is happening, you've discovered that he wears oversized slippers. Before you will leave that one. Before another one come, this one, he's looking good. Before you know what is happening, you've discovered that the size of his trousers is not going well. Before you know what is happening, you've left this person. Just like that, it will always be this story to that story, this story to that story. And even if you try to stay in that relationship, you find out that the same relationship you're trying to build, it will be a very abusive one. When it has choked you that you can no longer endure, you do what? You take a walk. So if you find yourself in this scenario, I really want you to do what? Go for consultations. It is not something to be ashamed of. Definitely, as humans, we cannot control spirit. We cannot also control how we relate with people. You cannot, we don't also have the ability to control the forces that befall us or behold us as humans. What do? We try to do what? You go for consultations, at least to people that knows more than you. When they say you're spiritually looted, maybe Ibonye Miri, maybe you have a link with the Queen Mother, or maybe you're a water child or so. You do what? You make peace with that element. People that discover it on time, even before marriage, are way at more advantage than people that are what? Married already. Because most of the times, the family you find yourself into will not accept this kind of thing. You will not be caught in the middle. Do I stay and keep suffering, or do I come out and do what? Do the needful, which is now to be done. Which is now to be done. So, whether you're married and you're out, or you're still in the marriage, or you're planning to, don't forget to do what? If you're experiencing any of this that I said, don't forget to do what? Go for consultation. Go for consultation, please. It is very important. At least you know where you stand. At least, you know the source or the root of that thing that is doing you. The source of the root of that thing that is wrong with you. Instead of what? Just leaving it like that. So that is that. Then the oga pata of them all. The oga pata of all people that have spiritual gift. Mandi nwoke o, mandi nwanyi o. This one is the oga pata of them all. Hot temper. Hey. Hot temper. People that are spiritually rooted, as a male, as a female, for the fact you've not discovered who you are, for the fact you've not made peace, you've not aligned with your element, you see this hot temper, pepper body go dey pepper you. You're always like, this minute you flared up, the next minute you flared up, little thing pisses you off. Little thing pisses you off. Me as a person, I am a living like testimony. Before now, Chineke, even to the point my mom will always be like, every time she's always do you know these people are your siblings? Do you know you're the elder sister to these people? Do you know why don't you have love for your, at least my own siblings? You see, I despise them so much. I don't know how it happens, but I don't like them. I don't know how it happens. Every now and then you see my mom preaching to me. Just imagine how I relate with my own siblings. Talk more outsiders. It is not always easy. Cha. This minute I am happy, the next minute I am boiling. This minute I am happy, the next minute I am boiling. But at least since I started this spiritual journey, this time around, even people that come around me, we always say, things don't get you angry. Things don't get you angry. My friend that always stayed with me at the shop, she was like, even if somebody steps on your toe, she was like, do you know you are, look at how she put it, she said, do you know you are, whether she said mysterious, or how did she even say it? Things that on a norm are supposed to get other people angry don't get you angry. Then things that somebody will always be like, this is not supposed to get you angry, are things that will get you angry. How do you do this? How do you cope with this? Somebody will come now, you will do something that on a normal day, if it were to be before, I will get so provoked, I will shout, I will get so angry. But this time around, even if you step on my toe, I'll simply look at you. Maybe I will even overlook you. Before you get me angry to the point that you see me reacting these days, know that it has gotten up to here. Know that no matter what you do, these days I just sit, I look at myself. I was even discussing with somebody yesterday. I was like, I don't even believe that I can change to this extent. That things no longer pisses me off. I can now tolerate people. Me that don't used to have time before. All these teachings that I am doing in the past, I cannot even do these teachings because it is always fast. Let us do this very fast. I don't have all this kind of patience. And now when the cha 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 in the past. But this time around, most of the time when I finish making my videos and I am releasing or editing the videos, I will listen and I will be like, So now me can't they get all this kind plenty time now to tell people things, explain it in details how they will understand it. Me that if I'm even teaching my younger ones things in the past, immediately I teach you once and you don't understand, I am angry, I have stood up, I'm not teaching you again. So now I can now, so when people now tell me you would have been a teacher, you teach very well, this, that, I will be like, in my mind I will just be saying these people don't even know me before. So if you find yourself in this kind of scenario, 1 minute I'm happy, the next minute I'm sad or angry, Chizoba, I really need you to go for consultation. I really need you to go for consultation. There are forces that are bigger than you that is troubling you. There are forces that are bigger than you that is doing what? That is manipulating you. And if you don't go for consultation, you won't know how to follow up with this element. Tell me about it. My brother said I have a cricket in my brain. Hey, my sister Kamal. Your brother said you have a cricket in your brain. But definitely, Ezioku, you do. Sorry, but really, you do. You do. You're one of the most intelligent people I have met on this planet Earth. I've met on this planet Earth. But you know what, my sister? You really need consultation to know what is happening to you. Ezioku, when you finish talking, whenever I finish speaking with you, I will be like, this woman, how did I meet you? You do have a cricket for real. So, hi, I'm new here. Anita Dike, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to turn on your notification icon. In this page, it's all about spiritism. Being a water child, being a mariner, you see. So it is all what we do in this page. So you're welcome. I think I'm a choosing one also, but I don't know how to go about it. I have not made up my mind yet. You see this, you've not made up your mind yet. That is a very big what problem. You know why it is now a big problem? Because Igbo people will always say, onye ji, oji onye n'ala, ji onwe ya. Oji onye n'ala, ji onwe ya. The more you've not made up your mind, or you don't know how to make up your mind, that is the more problems are compounding, are coming from the east, west, north, south, left and right. So it's just better. It is better you do what? Make up your mind. It is better you make up your mind. Don't let it not be about what people will say. Oh, let it not be about what friends, colleagues, peer group, what they will say. If it is about what they will say, okwo or endia, oh yeah, if it trends, it will do what? It will end. Everybody will come with the fact. Everybody will now be used to the fact that this is who you are. Funny enough, if it is about people, the same people you don't want to know that this is who you are also the same people, the first set of people that will come with their problems for you to help them solve it. So if you've gone for consultation and the consultation said you are spiritually gifted, maybe you're a water child, you're a marine, and then I do you what? I am, let me do now, I am begging you to do what? Accept now that you still have time. May them not give you condition. That condition, it is irrevocable. Even if you finally say, okay, I have, this is now, you cannot still reverse whatsoever thing that has been done. Sure, you understand? Better safe than sorry. Take the bull by the horn, my sister. It's your life. Yeah, as our sister Kamal have said, take the bull by the horn. It is your life. You should take charge of it. Why do the chosen ones always face hatredness and people leaving them? The first hatred, I've already said it even before you joined us. Because you're a chosen one. So you have to pass through so many trials, so many tribulations, so many temptations, so many awful things, so many bad things. If you don't pass through these kind of things, you won't have stories to tell people that will come to you tomorrow. Do you even know that sometimes when people come to me with their problems, after telling them my own story, After telling them my own story, hang on Miri, they wake up, knowing that their own, this thing that they have seen, that they feel they've seen it all. They now know that their own self is even better. Like, nke ha self kadimma. They now know that their own self is even what? A bit better than the one I have already done what? Passed through. So if you don't pass through all these kind of things, you won't have story. You won't have things to tell people that will come to you for help. You won't have experience on how to handle people's problem. They pass through all this hatred. You said this hatredness. This English gentle. They pass through this hatredness and people leaving them because you've not discovered who you are. If you discover who you are and make peace with that your element, make peace with that your element. Make peace with that element. Be at peace with that element. You will see you have a stable relationship and people will no longer. Do you even know? Before, I don't see people that love me. Even with all the fine girl, everything, I will even say, now I no come fine again. I will even say, oh, I used to be very beautiful before. Even with all the fine girl, everything, I know they see person where they like me. Not even in terms of relationship, male relationship, not even in terms of female relationship. What I see is people, male of they will have done 100. If I do one, they will have 100. That is the kind of people I see around me. That is the kind of people I see around me. But in the time I started having peace with myself is since I realized that this is who I am. Since I made peace with my elements, with myself, with my forces, since I started going on errands for the people that called me, since I started living according to the mandate that brought me to this earth, that is now when I say, even when I go to the market, for example, women, like mothers admire me, men admire me, children admires me, like everybody I come in contact with this time around loves me. They admire me and they want to, not even minding that, not even minding that this is who I am, not even minding that I am a dibia, a female dibia, not even mind that I'm going on errands for the queen mother. People now do what? Come close to me. People now admires me. People now see me as their friend. Like, people now want to mingle with me. People now want to, even the one that even shocked me most is, you see this past Xmas and this January that we are seeing, the kind of gifts I have received, even from women in the market that I buy fish from, bought me a gift. The one I buy food stock from bought me a gift. Ha! Like, the matter self, even me, I cannot even explain. The people I buy my spiritual materials, the one I sell at my store, they bought me a gift. It's like, even the one I buy, all this bell that they ring, that we've not even started buying plenty times. I just bought once and I went again this January. Also bought me a gift too. Like, the kind of gifts I received, in my mind, I'm just like, what is happening? In the past, we all these people, do you even know that before I started my spiritual journey, this one I'm just saying are just the ones that are within me, at least people that are, we say, at least them too, they don't get this money very easily. That is why I'm mentioning these people. They struggle. Can you just imagine somebody that sells food stock in an open market, buying a gift, that she's buying me a gift for being a customer? Food stock, waramachi, grind the gusi for me 2 cups, grind the for me 400 naira. Give me crayfish 1 pint. Give me stockfish, highest in 2,000 naira. Buying gifts for me. Sir, they buy some. I was marveled. Somebody selling fish bought me I was greatly, like, the joy in my heart, I couldn't even contend it. Where are all these people before? In the past, things like this cannot happen. Talk more, somebody calling me, sending me a gift. Talk more. So me now, somebody, even, I don't even know how to explain this. I don't know. I can now comfortably stay. Somebody that has not seen me before. My second mom is somebody that has not seen me before, only that we talk on phone. Electric oracle, my daughter, my child, I will send you this. She sends me money. Somebody I've not seen before, but we're in good terms to the point that she trusts me like a very high woman in the society, among the number one citizens of the country, trusts me so much, relates very well with me, sends me money like say, like she have not even seen me before. This is just a few. Will I now talk about even Mrs. Helen that is listening to me? Will I talk about her own? Abi, will I talk about even Kamal that is listening to me? Will I talk about her own? People that have not seen me before. People that I don't even have close contact with. They just stay, send me a gift. And the one that is on top, and collect it is for you. And the one that is on top, Waleya oh, my sister Kamal will always say, Waleya oh, Waleya oh, Waleya oh, Anambra woman. Dia di golo anything no black agilulu. Dia di golo ya oh, well, like we always be like, all this love, where are they coming from? My sister Helen will always be like, manage it oh, my beautiful as a wife, don't worry. I will be like, where are all this love coming from? So if you've not made peace with your elements, the simple truth is that before you find somebody that will love you, or before you find somebody that you can benefit, that will give you something, that will give you 1 naira, that will deem it fit in their mind to give you something, Ezioku is it is very hard. It is very hard. So if you want to be receiving, align with your element. The reason is, if you are receiving and you are healthy, me and you know say you no go look towards that side. Me and you know say the people where they say make you come save, you no go save them. Me and you know say that bell where they say make you carry, maybe they go river, be going to the river, go and be working for people. This go be working for people that be doing something, but working for you won't do it. So these are some of the blessings that will be withheld from you, so that you can do what? Do the needful. Share your hope you understand me, and hope I answered your question accordingly, or as it may interest you. As someone that has Mrs. Helen said, is it proper to keep your water in a rented apartment? You said if it's proper to keep your water in a rented apartment, it depends. If, for example, you're a single lady and you have, let me say, just one room, and that's your one room, you invite people come to visit you in that room, even your boyfriend come to visit you in that room, have you not seen that water, you cannot keep a clean spirit with fornication? Is it even fornication with you cannot keep your water people in that same place where you'll be doing your honey and honey. Sure, you understand? Then if it is something like in, let's say, 1-bedroom flat or 2-bedroom flat, it is very proper. You can use one side or one room to design your altar and keep your water there. As when you see Miribua, sure, you understand? Keep your water there. Then you now know that you are the one alone. That room is just for you and your element alone. For any other person to come into that room, that means you have to be there in that room. If you are a single, even as a married person, that is why it's always good for you to do what? Involve your spouse in anything you're doing, especially when it has to do with spiritual things, so that both of you don't end up having misunderstanding, having issues because of something that you were supposed to do in unison. So when your spouse when your spouse, both of you are in unison, in agreement, you can simply do what? You can simply keep your water here or there. Your husband or your wife know that this is what? A sacred altar, or this is a sacred place that shouldn't be messed with. So immediately you are in that said place, your husband or your wife cannot come there to start kissing you, for example, or cannot come there to start doing the other ones. A water go, for example. You will do what? Respect that place. Set boundaries with that place. Sure, you understand? So this keeping in a rented place, it all depends if you can do what? Dobeli wuha, or if you have a better place to keep it. Naburebu no game. A water go, that is not where people will do the other one. Is it proper? Okay, Anita, true, have made peace with my element. You said you've, if I understand you well, you said you've made peace with your element, right? Then you also said, as someone that has divine call, Is it advisable to solve personal issues for people? Definitely yes. Yes, 100% advisable. Then if you're not solving people's personal issues, then what is now the divine call that you have? The divine call you have is just to solve people's personal issues. Nothing more, nothing less. That is the divine call. So that is for that and Mommy Oracle. But after watching some of your videos, I can now control it a little bit. I mean my anger mood. It is better for you. Oh, it is better for you to do what? Control your anger, because you will end up living alone, and one cannot be an island. You need you the same way I need you is also the same way you need me too. We all need each other. We all need each other for the world to do what be a better place. So if you end up unleashing all angers, you unleash in this person, you unleash in that person, you end up being alone, or people will end up being scared of you. Even when you're making mistake, or even when you're going wrong, you won't see anybody to do you what? To correct you. So what to do is do what? Make peace with your elements. After making peace with your elements, start, you beg them, just apply little these things to practice. And again too, as somebody that is spiritually gifted too, if you're always angry, if you're always angry, like your anger causes more harm than good. Yeah, you know, some of you will say, how will I now start paying for something that I don't also have control over? Some of you will now say, how will I now still start paying for something that I don't have control over? But that's just a simple truth. You learn to do what? Control your anger. Immediately you put into practice making peace with your element. Before you know what is happening, just little, small, you will see that you've done what? You've surpassed a certain stage. You've grown past a certain stage. If I, electric oracle, if I can control my anger, if I can control my anger, if I can become a happy soul today, I don't think there is anybody in this life that cannot be happy tomorrow. I don't also think there is anybody in this life that cannot control his or her anger. You just have to put little things to practice. Yes, I have made peace with my water people, but I still face isolation from sad to happy. Sad to happy. You still face isolation. How long have you made peace with your water people? If it is something you did recently, Anita Dike, if it is something you did recently, I will want you to do what? Keep on doing. And I hope again, you made peace with your element. I hope it doesn't mean you just made peace with them. How did you now make peace with your element when you said you've not made up your mind? How did you make peace with your element when you say you've not made up your mind? You've not made up your mind and you've made peace. So that means, let's say they did water appeasement work for you, for example, and you went home, like you continued your normal life before you even did your water appeasement. I hope you also know that even after making peace with your water people, you still have things to be doing. At least in Amanzunedo, you'll be praying with your native chalk, and with your native chalk, you'll be praying with your kola nut. You'll be doing some spiritual prayers. It is not all about doing it and go, you've settled your water people, you continue. If you're somebody that is into I don't want to mention it, you also continue with that same lifestyle too. Sure, you understand? So there, okay, you say you've not made up your mind to accept your calling as Ezewine. Then if you've not made up your mind to accept your call as Ezewine, that means even the water work you do, even the water appeasement you did, how did you now do it? Do you go to appease something you've not made up your mind for? Have you now seen that you've just wasted your money? But God no go gree. God will not allow you waste your money in vain. I still advise you to do what? Let's say maybe you're not comfortable where you are now. To start, it's even better you use that word, that you are not comfortable where you are now, to start up this your as a one you work or something like that. instead of saying you've not made up your mind to become an Ezewan, because for you to even take that first step in going to the river in the first place, that means you've made up your mind. Then if it is that you've not made up your mind, then you went to do what? Waste your money. Can somebody, for example, let's say you don't like going to church, or you don't want to be a Christian. Let's say you don't want to be a Christian, but you go to church. You don't want to be a Christian, but you go to church. Have you not seen? You're deceiving yourself now. For you to be going to church means automatically you are a Christian. You accept the belief Christianity. You accept the religion Christianity. You cannot say you did your water work recently, but you've not made up your mind to become an Ezewan. Sure, you see, there is a mix-up. So think well to know what exactly you want. Ma, how do I make peace with my element, and how do I know that? How do you know that what? Chizoba. And how do you know that what? How to make peace with your element? You can't do it for yourself. You need a priest or priestess, dibia nwoke or dibia nwanyi, to do it for you. Onye na-efe mmiri already. Somebody that has made, you understand what I mean now? Eze nwoke or eze nwanyi, you need an eze nwanyi, a priest or priestess that will do what? Direct you on what to do. Even if I still tell you now, you cannot still do it for yourself. Helen Imoru, thank you. Mama, thank you too. You are indeed a happy soul. Eh, Chizoba, thank you, my darling. I've not made up. Why does Helen Imoru, what does it mean when a masquerade is chasing you in the dream but later escape? Anything that has to do with masquerade chasing you, there is a deity somewhere. There is a deity somewhere. O nwere mmụọ na-akpọ gị oku. E nwere mmụọ na-akpọ gị oku. Either from your father's side or either from your mother's side, mana e nwere mmụọ na-akpọ gị oku. Maybe ọ bụrụ na mmụọ ahụ na-ama gị nri n'aka. Maybe ọ bụrụ na dị mmụọ chọrọ, o nwere ihe ọ chọrọ ka inye ya. O nwere ihe ọ chọrọ ka inye ya. But definitely masquerade bụ mmụọ n'omenala Igbo. So ọ ga-abụrịrị na o nwere mmụọ na-akpọ gị oku. I think I answered that to Anita Dike. I believe in water spirits and all, but because of circumstances, my mom is also an Ezewanyi, but she is sick. I accept all my spirit people, but I still have fear. I would like to control it. What would you like to control? What would you like to control? Is it the spirits that you would like to control, or is it the fear that you would like to control? What would you like to control? The dogs I see in my dream defend me, and they are always friendly. Whenever you're seeing dogs in your dream, it may be no. You see dogs masquerade. Habo signify, both of them signifies the same thing. It might be that there is, Sister Kamau, I'm answering your question. It might be that or more siben negi choro ka maybe they just want you to come and feed them, or maybe they need your presence for this or for that. You do what? Need consultation to find out exactly why you're seeing that dog, and exactly the place the dog or the masquerade is here. Is it coming from your father's side, or is it coming from your mother's side? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Mama. God bless you. God bless you too, Anita Dike. I would control the fear. Ma, I really like as the one you walk and all, but it's fear. You just have to do what? Start. There is no way you can overcome that fear without practicing. Practice, they say, makes perfect. Do you know in the past, I know fit, I've never held fowl before. Nobody dash me. Who dash me mora, pano? Nobody dash me that kind of mora. Talk more lizard. Talk more goat. But this time around, I can do all those things perfectly well. I can hold lizard perfectly well. I can hold fowl. That one not a small thing now. I can do all those things that I feel I feel I can never do. You see the same fear too you're talking about. I passed through the same fear too. I passed through the same fear. How will I do this? How will I do that? But today, I see myself doing those things that I asked in the past how I will do them. I am doing them now perfectly well. So practice, they say, do what makes perfect. Immediately you start that fear, there is no way you will not overcome that fear. Okay, am I allowed to ask a question about someone here, ma? No, I am not doing consultation. I am not doing consultation. Um, so there, if it's about consultation, I'm not doing consultation here. I'm just teaching. Thank you, Mommy Chizoba. You are welcome. So far, so good. So far, so good. I think we've come to an end of today's live broadcast, and I believe you learned some things from today's live broadcast. And please don't forget to share this live broadcast. In our next live broadcast, I really need you guys to invite so many people. Invite so many people. Also, don't forget, I am also very active on Facebook with the same name, Electric Oracle, and I'm also very active on TikTok and Instagram with same name, Electric Oracle. So I will look forward to seeing you guys in other platforms that are not also this. When live are you coming? When next are you coming live, ma? Please be doing this live every Sunday. Aneta Dike. Okay, every Sunday, every Sunday, every Sunday. Okay. I will try. I will try. At least every Sunday, 6 p.m. I think is okay, or 5 p.m. will be okay. But next time I will schedule it so a whole lot of people too will be aware. So that is all for now. Please be doing okay. I appreciate Onwa. God bless your work. Anita Dick, and God bless you too. Mommy Kamal, thank you, one. I'll give you a beep later. Oh, my my grammarian. You and English, 5 and 6. You and English, I'll give you a beep. I'll be waiting for the beep. I'll be waiting for the beep. No wahala. Thank you guys. I thank all of you for tuning in. I am really grateful and I am happy. Mommy Helene Moro, I am very happy too. Thank you, my Ezewan, you will do it. And you too, Mommy Omalicha, Ezewan Omalicha, I thank you. I thank all of you for tuning in. I am really grateful. And when next, hopefully by the special grace of God, next week, Sunday too. Next week, Sunday, between 5 and 6, but that will be scheduled. So the notification will be there. So you all will get ready. Invite somebody to invite somebody to invite somebody. Okay, I love you guys all. Mechukwu okike abịa ma ekekere eluigwe ka elu ụwa gọzie unu ncha niile, meghe anyị anya ime mmụọ, mee ka anyị fụta our real self, mee ka anyị mara ndị anyị bụ, mee ka anyị gbuo n'iru. Monday bụ new week na English calendar. Ụbọchị echi bụkwanụ afọ according to Igbo calendar. Asị m ya bụ ụbọchị echi bụ afọ, asị m ka ọ fọtara anyị ihe ọma maka ịnị, fọtara anyị ihe ọma maka ịkpa, fọtara anyị ogologo ndụ, fọtara anyị arụ isi ike, fọtara anyị ihe akụ, fọtara anyị ihe enwe. Mee ka gali ofu gbuo ego ruo anyị ncha niile aka. Anyị kpaka n'iru ka anyị kpata ihe ọma, anyị kpaka n'azụ ka anyị kpata ihe ọma. Ka ọ chụpụrụ anyị ajọ mmụọ, chụpụrụ anyị ajọ mmadụ, chụpụrụ anyị ndị umem n'iyi, chụpụrụ anyị ndị ihe ọma mere emere ibe m. Ka echiche ọma niile anyị chere onwe anyị na echiche ọma niile nke ga-ewetara anyị ogologo ndụ, nke ga-ewetara anyị ego, ka ha ncha niile pụta ihe bịa na mejupụta n'ime ndụ anyị. Wepụrụ anyị agakata iru agaba azụ, wepụrụ anyị stagnation, wepụrụ anyị mkpụkpụrụ masị, wepụrụ anyị nkụkụrụ ọnụ. Asị nke ọmaka niile Chukwu okike abịa ama destiny anyị, ka ha ncha niile bịa na mmejupụta na this new week. Asị m na new week a, ya bụrụ ma week nke gara aga ndị na-azụ afịa, ya bụrụ ma azụtara after all expenses and everything, ya bụrụ ma again enwetara last week bụ 100,000 naira, ana m ekwubi okwu na-asị na this new week anyị ga-abanye, na-asị na a ga-enweta times 4 of ihe enwetara last week. Ya bụrụ ma o nwere n'ime anyị ndị na-azụ afịa ndị ọ bụ akpọsa anaghị ere the last week, ana m ekwubi okwu na-asị na this week anyị na-abanye, na-asị na gị na-emepe ahịa gị immediately, gị na-emepe ihe ọbụla ị na-eme immediately. Ọ bụ ndị ọrụ oyibo, ọ bụ ndị ọrụ ọfịs, ọ bụ ndị na-azụ afịa, ihe na ihe ọbụla bụ ihe ọma ị na-eme iji achụta ego, iji enweta ego. Asị m na this week anyị na-abanye, gị na-emepe ha ihe ahụ, nwoke na-abịa, nwaanyị na-abịa, ihe ọma na-abata n'aka iri, na-abata n'aka ịkpa. Ka echiche ọma niile unu chere onwe unu niile, na echiche ọma niile mụ nwa na onwe m chekwara onwe m, bịa na mmejupụta n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ma na ndị ala ise. Ya gazienu. Kamal nwanyị mara mma. I'll be expecting your beep. And Mommy Helene, I love you. I love all of you. Chizoba Yagazie too, I love you. See you guys. Bye, 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 bye.